Hey, hey, hey! Hi, beautiful people. Good morning. It is a beautiful day. Yes, Monday morning and a brand new week. I pray that this week will be a super one for you, that you will be blessed in your going out and in your coming in. That this week you will find the favor of God so richly in your lives and in everything that you do. This is Motivations and Memoirs, and it's your girl Iberica. Guys, we cannot change our past. Oh, how we wish we could, but we just can't. The past has already been written. And the many stories are just our life lessons. The good thing, however, is that we have the power and the abilities to change tomorrow, to change today, to change the future. Yes, we do. But it all depends on us, on what we want and how we plan to do it. Whatever we set out to do will only be successful if actions are taken and things are executed. Now, the basic common multiple, maths class, in all of this is to start. Yes, we got to start. We have to stop procrastinating. We have to resist the distractions. And we just have to climb over the hurdles, whether they are hurdles of fear, of disappointment, or just feeling that you're not able to measure up. We have to climb over them. This is the finale, guys, of Unfinished Task. And today is entitled, Do What You Can. So guys, do what you can. In order to do what we can, we have to focus our attentions on the end results. We've got to keep our eyes on the prize. You know, as I meditated on this, I thought about several Bible characters, but I decided to just focus on one. So today I'm focusing on David. We know the story about David, the shepherd boy who became king. Now this boy, while he was a boy, he was sent by his dad to go check on his brothers who were at war with the Philistines. Now when he went, he heard the noise of the Philistines' champion, Goliath. He was hurling insults at the army of Israel. Of course, David got vexed so much that he took up the challenge to go and slay this giant, Goliath. Now when Saul heard that David was about to go and take on Goliath, Saul called him, and Saul said to him, "Come, I need to dress you in my armor." Now Saul was a mini Goliath, because the Bible says that he stood taller than all the men of Israel. So just imagine now Saul's armor on poor little boy David. Bigger, it was heavier, and as such it was ill-fitted. I want to point out three things to us in this old David and Saul and Goliath saga. First of all, Saul's armor was a misfit. You see, you and you over there, and you there, yes, you. It's time now to stop being a misfit. You've been being a misfit for too long. Don't you realize that you've tried so often to fit in and it's just not working? Amidst everything that you've tried, you just can't fit in. All of this is because it's not your size. That's not your calling. You're not called in that area. It's not your lane. Second thing is that if David had worn Saul's armor, he wouldn't have proven it. He didn't know anything about it. Trial was needed. No one, guys, goes into a track and field event, or any event for that matter, without first being trained. And a 100-meter athlete does not train for 100 meter and go and run in a 400-meter event. Your own area of expertise and skill is where you must pay attention to so that you are able to do what you can. Only you and God really know the place where your strength lies. The third thing is that if David had used Saul's armor, his own skills would be wasted. Not only that, the attention would be now on Saul's armor. It was because of Saul's armor why he was able to slay Goliath. And so God would not have been given the glory, because David went out not in his strength, but in the strength of the living God. Of course, David was killed with his hands. Lions, bear came at his sheep and he tore them apart. So of course he must have known how to manipulate a slingshot, which was what he used to kill this giant Goliath. Do not allow anyone, guys, to dress you in their uniforms. It's their fit. Put on your own outfit that God has given you. Use your own. Your own purposes are specific, and God gave us the inborn resources, as I said from part 1 of Unfinished Tasks. All that we need, God has already given us in order for us to complete our task. Because remember, guys, you cannot leave behind an unfinished task. And so you must do what you can, my friends, in order to complete the mandate that God has designed for you. What good, gentle people? Have yourselves a great week, and I will see you next week, God's willing. Take care.